Manchester United does the hard way as they win 4-2 against Sheffield United at Old Trafford. Manchester United started on a high speed and they were dominating and having a percentage of possession of 83, and I think they were supposed to score the first goal, but it wasn't the case as Sheffield United were the first to score in that match. So with United winning 4-2 at home, the 3 points and 2 goals, that is a good result for them, because they have moved from 7th to 6th place in the Premier League, and they are now sitting in 6th with 53 points, 3 points above Newcastle United, who have lost 2-0 against Crystal Palace away at the Selhurst Park. So I think it's a win for United as they are now 6th and they're just now 7 points below Spurs, who are sitting 5th with 60 points, and they are 13 points behind top 4, that is Aston Villa, who are sitting 4th with 66 points, but they've played a game more than Manchester United. So for United to be able to play in the Champions League next season, they need to win their remaining games, which I think there's remaining 5 games. They need to win them all, hoping that Aston Villa drop points, with Aston Villa facing Chelsea at the Villa Park on Saturday. I think Manchester United they will be forced to support Chelsea and to upset the Aston Villa, and ease their chances of playing for the Champions League next season. Keep in mind that next season Champions League, the Premier League will have only 4 teams to represent them, because Arsenal, Manchester City and Liverpool were knocked out in these rounds of European game. That means the 5th slot has gone to Germany and I think Italy as well. So the next game will be crucial for Manchester United, and remember they are yet to play Arsenal. I think they are playing Arsenal on the 12th of May. They are playing Arsenal at Old Trafford, and they'll be hoping to upset the Gunners in the race for the title. And the United are also aiming to win the game, as they are aiming to play in the Champions League next season. This season's campaign in the Champions League was a failure, as they were dumped out in the I think the group stages, a group where there's Bayern Munich, Copenhagen, Fenerbahce as well as United. So I think they'll be looking to win their next 5 games in all competition this season, the Premier League, inclusive of Arsenal, if they are to qualify for the Champions League next season. So, but for Sheffield United, I think their season is done. That they are sitting 20th in the table with 16 points. They are 10 points above safety and other below safety, and I think they are remaining with only four games, that is 12 points, and 10 points deficit. I think it's going to be difficult for them to be able to remain in the Premier League. So I think for them, I think they are done with the Premier League and they'll be heading back to the Championship next season. And maybe they can turn it around and come back the following season. But watching the game between them and Manchester United, I think they played well. Their goalkeeper, I think he played well. He denied United some goals there, and without him, I think United could have won the game by a margin of 7 or 6 or even 8 goals, because in the first half, Alejandro Garnacho missed 3 clear chances, and they were all saved by the Sheffield United's goalkeeper. And I think for him to concede 4 goals, I think he will be disappointed, but I think he had a pretty good performance. Most games this season, Manchester United are always winning. They like winning the hard way. Remember the game against Brentford, they were trailing one goal down, and somehow they managed to win 2-1 thanks to Scott McTominay's 2 goals, remember, in extra time. And also the game against Wolves, they won it at the death with Kobe Mainoo scoring the 4th goal to win it for Manchester United. So against Coventry City as well in the FA Cup, they the bottle, or rather they blown out the 3 lead and headed to extra time only to win it in the penalty shootout against Coventry City. So I think today's game, when you watch the game, the first half, I think United were supposed to be 3-4 goals ahead, but it wasn't the case, as Sheffield United scored the first goal in The 35th minute was called by Bogle. That was I think it was a misunderstanding between Diego Dalot and Andre Onana. He was trying to pass the ball to Dalot, but Dalot was far ahead, and I think Dalot was supposed to come a bit closer to Onana to receive the ball, but he was far ahead, and Onana tried to pass to him, but his pass was a little bit short, and Bogle intercepted the pass and made it 1-0 for Sheffield United. It was a goal against the run of play because Manchester United were dominating, they were bossing the game, and for them to be 1-0 behind was a little bit of shocker at Old Trafford. But they leveled it just minutes earlier as Harry Maguire scored again against Sheffield United. Remember, he scored against Coventry as well in the FA Cup. So he scored again today against Sheffield United, a cross by Garnacho, and he made it 1-1 for Manchester United at the break. In the second half, it didn't start well for Manchester United because they were dominating, but I think Sheffield United, they changed their system. They were playing the first half. In the second half, they came up and they were going at Manchester United. And their pressure paid off in the 50th minute as Brereton scored the third goal of the match and Sheffield's second goal of the game to put them back to put their lead back, and it was 2-1 in favor of Sheffield United in the 50th minute. So it was all Manchester United trying to find the equalizer, and it came in the 61st minute when Bruno Fernandes scored the penalty to make it 2-2. Remember, it was a corner by Fernandes, and Harry Maguire was pulled down in the box, but the moment he was being pulled down, the ball was already in the net. So the referee didn't hesitate to whistle because it was a penalty, and the penalty was given to Manchester United. And Bruno Fernandes scored. He did make a mistake. Remember, he's been brilliant in scoring penalties for United, and he scored again in the 61st minute to make it 2-2 and to put it back match level in favor of Manchester United. And it was all United. Sheffield United, I think they were wasting time. They were satisfied with that draw. Remember, coming to Old Trafford and going home with that 1 point is always it's like a good achievement for them. But it wasn't the case as Bruno Fernandes scored the third goal for Manchester United and the fifth goal of the match in the 81st minute. And oh my, it was a great goal. Beautiful one with his weaker foot, and to put Manchester United back, or rather the lead in the first time of the game in the 81st minute to make it 3-2 for Manchester United. In the 85th minute, Rasmus Hojlund's 6-game goal drought ended as he scored his first goal, I think, in 6 matches. Remember, he was on a scoring spree and he was injured, but since coming back from injury, he was not scored a goal. But today he scored a goal to make it 4-2 for Manchester United, the 6th goal of the match and United's 4th goal of the game to make it 4-2 in favor of Manchester United. And once again, it was a pass or an assist by Bruno Fernandes, whom I think was brilliant throughout the match, and he deserved to be man of the match. I think he's been awarded man of the match, and that is, I think, his 8th goal in 7 games for Manchester United. He's been scoring goals lately for United, and once again he proved that he is the talisman in scoring, assisting the 4th goal for Manchester United to make sure that United earn their deserved 3 points and 4 goals against the low team that is Sheffield United. And once again, I think United did well, but they should have won this game comfortably without any pressure, and they should be taking their chances. In the first half, they didn't take their chances, and Garnacho was a bit wasteful with the chances, and they were made to pay through Bogle and Brereton. But once again, they were brilliant through Bruno Fernandes and Maguire, and they won the game 4-2, and they have moved from 7th place to 6th place, and they're now aiming to win their next game against Burnley on Saturday. Remember, United are facing Burnley on Saturday at Old Trafford as they look to win again to make it or to put pressure on Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspurs, who are playing the Gunners in the North London derby on Sunday. So I think United were impressive. if you just try to remove the 2 goals scored by Sheffield United, the mistake by Onana, and the defense mash-up and mix-up to concede the second goal, I think United were brilliant. And looking at the start, they had 71 of possession and Sheffield had 29% of possession. United had 13 shots on target and Sheffield only had 4 shots on target. So I think United were brilliant, and having 13 shots on target and only scoring 4 goals, I think their conversion rate, I think, is a little bit poor, and they need to try to score more goals. They need to take their chances. Remember, United have a +1 goal difference in the Premier League, and this shows you why, because 13 shots on target and only 4 goals scored talks a lot. They need to do more in that sector. United had 25 shots on overall shot is 25, and Sheffield only had 10 shots overall. United had 721 passes in comparisons with the 288 passes for Sheffield United, and they had 900, almost 1,000 touches compared to Sheffield's 563 touches. So this shows you that United botched the game. They were just a little bit wasteful with their chances. As I said earlier, Garnacho had his chances. I think he got an assist, but he could have scored a hat-trick today to make it a perfect game for him. Remember, he came in for the injured Marcus Rashford, who has been criticized a lot by most fans because he's been below his performance. Remember, last season he was scoring goals, but this season it has not clicked for him yet. So he was injured, and Garnacho came in for him against Sheffield United. Yeah, so he was injured, and Garnacho came in for him in that right-hand side, or rather left-hand side, against Sheffield United, with Anton Dos Santos starting as a right wing for Manchester United. And I think he had I think I can give him a rating of a 6.9 out of 10 against Sheffield, but he was subbed off by Amad Diallo, who came in, and I think he was threatening with those runs. And overall, good performance from United. They deserve the win, but they need to do it. They need to make it easier for themselves, not trying to win it the hard way, because sometimes it might not go your way. Remember, United have lost points this season where they should have won it. So overall, good performance. 4 goals scored. Bruno Fernandes 2 goals, 1 assist. Kobe Mino an assist. Garnacho an assist. Harry Maguire again with a brilliant header. And I think Onana, he needs to he needs to do more with his passes, and I think overall it was a great performance from him as well. That's it from us. Thanks for watching.